It was like taking candy for a baby. I know he won by a neck, but he finished up gangbusters on the night. But you mentioned he's going to have to improve dramatically off of that. But I just think from a physicality standpoint, appreciate Ed reminding us that Chivalry, you go back and look at his past performances back on August 14th last year, he's vanned off. He had issues with tying up. He had issues with his muscle enzymes. They were completely out of whack. A horse that it could have been a result of gastric ulcers. It could have been a result of a physical problem that was throwing this horse off kilter. But you got to credit Dan Farias has this horse in just a perfect concert pitch.
Well, here's also something else I should mention. I talked to Don last night. I said, Chivalry or Snitcher? He said he's undecided.
Really?
I mean, think about that. If you think Chivalry SR is the horse to beat, and Don thinks it's Chivalry SR, I mean, he would tell me, well, it's got to be Chivalry because he set the track record, but no, he said he's undecided.
That's interesting.
Think about that now.
The public is decided.
Yes. Well, that's the LA's horse, of course, coming off the track record performance in daylight fashion.
Yeah, Don was very busy saddling here. He's got four horses, including the one in which Tony Alberto gets the pickup mount aboard, the one, A Streaking Sun, who finished second in both the Vest Maturity and the Spencer Childers last year. And he does make a kind of an aggressive return, but he's proven a fresh commodity. The horse may be used underneath, although it would be surprising if he came with his A+ game on the comeback.
Somebody would have to bring their A+ game to beat Chivalry tonight, and I really feel like you feel also maybe it's Snitcher tonight.
That's the other Don Farias horse, so 9-2 if it is.
After that warm-up of Chivalry, I'm sold.
Okay.
I'm hook, line, and sinker on
I'm sticking my guns.
Okay.
I like Snitcher.
All right, we will see. So far, it's been a night to beat favorites so far in this Pick 4, and certainly in the Pick 6 with a 20-to-1 shot starting things off. Here's the 4. Getting set to move in, Good Reason SA. Our Sunday Spotlight race brought to you by Windstar Farm. The Go Man Go, Grade 1, and potentially a berth in the Champion of Champions for whoever wins this one this evening. Chivalry SR. 4-5 now, drops to odds on for the first time in the wagering as Snitcher moves in. The other Don Farias horse also campaigns the big favorite. Here is Divide the Cash. And then Long Shot, Shining First Dash. And we are set to go for our Sunday Spotlight. There's Freaky. $923,000 in earnings. And we'll see if he can reach back and find a little extra this evening. Used to be one of the best on the grounds. Our featured events, just about all in. Get the gate settled behind Freaky. And a long shot that I don't think really anyone has given a shot in here. Shining First Dash, no match for Chivalry SR or Freaky when he faced him 2 and 3 starts back. Here we go. Grade 1, Go Man Go. Ed Berghardt with the call. Can Chivalry follow up his track record performance with another win?
And away they go in the Go Man Go handicap, and Good Reason got off to a good start tonight. Chivalry is also right there, and Freaky here, Snitcher to the extreme outside, and trying to rally on as well from between horses. Comes PK Fire. Chivalry's under heavy pressure. PK Fire, Snitcher's coming on fast. Also right there is Freaky. Can Freaky pull it off? Freaky turns the clock back with a terrific performance. The 2009 Quarter Horse World Champion does it. He outruns Chivalry and Snitcher as Freaky takes the Go Man Go handicap. Unbelievable, 7-1 on Freaky.
Well, Freaky, apparently he can reach back and find a little more. He becomes the first horse ever to win all 6 major stakes for older horses, and a big-time performance from the 6-year-old.
He is a super freak, but also I'm going to bring back my T-shirt of Freaky.
And let's look at the start, guys. And with Chivalry SR, how was the break?
Well, he kind of pitched his head about, and he didn't really get away as swiftly as we had anticipated, but take it from here, Lance.
Well, I mean, Freaky wanted the most, because first of all, Freaky was flipped at the start, may have lost 3 quarters, but at the 16th pole, this is the old Freaky we've seen in the past, all guts, all heart, and really at the past Snitcher in deep stretch and Freaky, a freaky performance once again.
The storyline, it's amazing considering that Dan Farias had all that success with Freaky during his championship run, and he finds himself in a situation where he's outside, inside, and Freaky outduels it here for Sergio Fiscal, and nice ride here from Edward Nicasio. They came up in 9 and 3100s.
And last time, you gave us great information there, having talked to it on Ferris last night. You were right. between his two horses. I mean, Snitcher ran huge, just not huge enough to beat Freaky.
Oh, Chivalry had problems out of the game. The horse just wasn't alert out of the game, but it's all about Freaky. I mean, Freaky now has a chance to get into the champions if one of our top 10 horses in champions elect to bow out. So Freaky, I mean, he's on the sidelines right now, hoping
Is there a
that he can get
possibility?
in. There's a very good possibility that he will get in based on the Go Man Go handicap win.
Yeah, he's just $17,000 shy of becoming a millionaire. Is Freaky gets his 15th career win, and your winning owner Armando Aguirre, I'm sure will be celebrating into the wee hours of the morning with this 6-year-old kid, the son of T.R. Dasher, read by Mr. Allred himself.
Well, and a horse who has accomplished so much in his career to escape at 7-1 shows you how big this performance was, because not many expected it. As we take one more look at the start.
Yeah, watch Freaky, a horse that was also bumped at the start by the 6 horse. But the key was Freaky was this horse had a wide path, and he absolutely had the 4 inside horses beat. So it came down to who's outside of Freaky. Well, those were the contenders there, Snitcher. But how about Chivalry SR from pretty much from the back of the pack that could be close with Freaky? This horse here, I'm so glad that he's back.
Wow.
What a performance. It's super tight for second. It did look like Snitcher, though, able to get second. In a very tight finish there, but it's this guy with a white blaze across his face.
Yes.
Freaky. 6-year-old gelding reaching back, finding a little bit more, and winning for the 3rd time here in 2011, his 15th win overall.
And this is getting closer of this horse earning over $1 million, getting very close to that.
Now it's interesting, they come out of the Spencer Childers back on July 30th. Freaky splitting Chivalry SR and Snitcher. So you really got to hand it to trainer Sergio Fiscal, having Freaky ready. And it makes the job so much easier when you have a horse of this caliber. But I honestly felt that potentially his best days were behind him. And I wasn't all that enthralled with the warm-up tonight. As I did
That's right,
there
yes.
on that, and according to what the graphic says,
Does he?
Okay, well,
Well, it's a $100,000 purse. He doesn't get all of that, so I don't.
about 60,000 of it, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
So I think he
Yeah.
is just shy of that $1 million mark in earnings.
okay, that's what we had
Unless there's
estimated.
bonuses I don't know about. But yeah, just shy of that $1 million, which pretty much will be locked up no matter what happens in his next start. If he can, you would think with his kind of talent, if he can round that, finish in the top 3 next time out, or certainly if he can get into champion of champions. But yeah, just shy
Yes.
of that $1 million mark. But what a performance. The story here is just what he accomplished tonight, splitting Snitcher and Chivalry SR, both from the Adon Farias barn. And those two run big, but Freaky, the old man, still got a little left in the tank.
And pretty much long forgotten in a betting, because can you imagine betting Freaky in a grade 1? This was his 7th grade 1 win, paying at $16.
Outstanding.
Yes.
And do you see the payouts there for that trifecta of the 3 horses that made all the sense? If you boxed it, a return of $116.40 for a $2 investment, $2 exacta, $50.40, the $1 super, $5,837, $831.70. That's PK Fire underneath. Final time here, 19 and 32 100ths. It came home in 9 and 30 100ths.